Hi, and welcome to tonight's presentation here on 2K Sports. Two FIBA basketball teams ready to go. We're happy you're here with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see USA and the West All-Stars. Embiid with a steal. Pass to Curry. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. Rebound USA.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
There's Tatum with the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want. Taking that shot. He just missed it.
On the wing, SGA. No good with the triple. And here's USA. Three-pointer Embiid. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. A moment to hear from... Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, "I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him free points at the line. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
And it's good for 2.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Second team
For
foul.
obvious reasons, it's hard to truly contest Wembanyama without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. And here's USA. 4-point game. Here's Embiid. Doncic pulls down the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And the basket by Curry.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Tatum can't hit.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Back to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Oh, Durant with a steal. And it's USA on the break.
2 minutes remaining.
Jokic with it. Picked up by Embiid. Jokic in the post. Doesn't go for him. USA leading by 5. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Back to Curry. Outside Edwards. SGA with a steal. Up the floor. Oh, Durant with a steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Substitution on the court.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And Durant with the big finish.
LeBron James.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
The West All-Stars trailing. Here's James. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Pass to Durant.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Curry.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Booker. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. On the wing, Curry. Shoots. Again, the miss by USA. Here's Curry. Stephen Curry getting it done for USA. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for USA.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Now here's Booker. Still without a bucket. James outside. Some solid defense from James. The West All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. Fires the 3. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And the West All-Stars have possession. And there's James from the arc. No good there. And here's USA. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys, back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Halliburton. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Rebound USA. USA with the ball movement. Back to Halliburton. Outside Tatum. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. USA needs to get a shot off here. And it's Tatum missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And the first time out of the game called for USA. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. Doncic grabs the miss. It's James on the wing. He's got 7. Here's SGA. James, a freight train coming!
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Out of bounds as USA keeps possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And so here's USA. Trailing by 2. Knocks it loose. SGA with a steal. The shot by James, no good. Here's Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The kick to Tatum. Tries again. Again, the miss by USA. The West All-Stars with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. 1:41 left to play in the second quarter. And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Minute 37 left in the half. Outside Curry. And Davis with the block.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Here's Durant taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The shot by James, no good. Down low. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Anthony Davis.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
And here's SGA outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. There's 39 seconds left to the second period. Back to Curry. James with a steal. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
Good on the second one.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Curry's shot is off. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to SGA. 4-3. That shot off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. USA out in front, leading by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Wembanyama. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's Curry for 3. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Curry's for USA.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
USA leading by 4. There's the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for USA. To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. And here's the fast break. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
USA calls timeout. Outside Curry. Again, the miss by USA. The West All-Stars trailing. Here's SGA. SGA explodes to the rim.
The defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Good on the bucket. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
They need this. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 5 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And he drops the first.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
USA trails by 4. Curry with a steal. Outside Wembanyama. He shoots it. Curry's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's the West All-Stars with the rebound. West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. On the wing, Curry. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Durant way outside. The kick out to Edwards. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Edwards gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Wembanyama. The rebound by Jason Tatum. USA trails by 3. Embiid with it. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
And the bucket is good. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
USA calls timeout. Booker surveying the D. James outside. James with the rebound. The West All-Stars with the ball. 3-point lead. Durant, no good. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Pass to Edwards. Rebound USA. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out, Curry. USA with the ball movement. Edwards with it. Durant covering. For the lead. Edwards can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the West All-Stars. They're up by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Booker. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's James. Nice D from Durant. And Davis has got the ball here for USA. It's a 1-point game.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Looking to end this cold spell. Rebound, Anthony Davis. USA leading by 3. Here's Durant. The kick to Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot. Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Left side, Davis. Halliburton outside. And stolen by Edwards. Outside, SGA. Davis with a rebound. And stolen by Holmgren. To the paint. SGA using that size.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside for Davis. And the basket by Halliburton.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Doncic with it. Durant covering.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Outside Curry. SGA with a steal. Now Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
It's money from deep.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Now Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Curry! Can't hit it. The West All-Stars with the lead. SGA fires. And rebounded by Tatum. Takes a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now Wembanyama. Goes again. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball. I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so here's USA. It's a one-point game. Curry just cooking it up from the corner.
See why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And by missing that free throw, now a three could even the score. Not ideal.
On the wing, Tatum. He's off from three. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And so here's USA. 3-point lead. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Stolen by Jokic.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
He stepped up to the line and handled business that time. It's still a one-possession game, though.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Curry can't get the three. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who would go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Time called here. The West All-Stars want to talk it over. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And so USA takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was